Have you ever seen a cow so fluffy you just want to hug it? Meet the Mini Highland cow, one of the most unique and adorable farm animals out there. But what exactly makes them so special? And are they good pets? And what does it take to care for one? Today we're breaking down everything you need to know about these mini shaggy farm friends. Mini Highland cows are a smaller version of the traditional Highland breed. While full-size Highlands can reach up to 48 inches tall at the highest part of their back, mini Highland cows usually range between 36 and 42 inches. So we can think of them as small-sized versions of their bigger cousins. So Ember here will actually probably fall in the mid-size range, although we won't be able to get the final measurement for 3 years. She'll probably be around 42 inches tall. Mini Highland cows have the same long shaggy coats, long horns, and friendly personalities as the full-size version, but their small size makes them more manageable for people that have small hobby farms like ours, or children, and maybe just don't want to deal with the big full-size breed. The standout feature of a Highland cow is this long shaggy coat, which is actually a double-layered coat that helps keep them warm in freezing conditions. Here in Indiana, where it gets pretty cold, these cows are going to do very well. So our favorite part about the Highland cow is their friendly personality. They're very loving and gentle, and they make great pets. Many people compare them to like big dogs. Cows are kind of like people. They all have their own personality. Not all of them are super friendly. So keep in mind, if you have a calf that's a little rougher, for your safety and the safety of your children, you may have to take the horns off of a calf like this. So Bridget here is actually a Dexter cross, and typically Dexters are very docile and very friendly as well, so you really just don't know what you're gonna get. But to keep a cow like this, you just have to have a lot of patience. And going back to what I said earlier, even though mini Highland cows are smaller in size and they are kind of like dogs, they're not dogs. So you have to be careful with them. If you have very small children, you need to be out here with them. So one thing to consider if you're thinking about getting one to keep as a pet. So even though mini Highland cows are smaller, they still need a lot of place to run. Typically you want to have at least an acre per cow. We have 5 mini Highland cows, and this is about 1.5 acres we have in pasture, which means we're buying a heck lot of hay to keep these cows fed and to keep our pasture from turning into mud. We do have plans to pasteurize this other 3 acres back here, and then even in the future, our front acre. Highland cows predominantly eat grass, but you will have to supplement hay in the winter time if you live in a climate like ours where the grass isn't growing all year round. They also love treats, so we give our guys cattle cubes and sometimes like apple flavored horse treats and things like that. Because of their long hair, Highland cows require a lot of grooming. This is a great way to bond with the animal, but also it's good to put your hands on them and make sure they don't have any parasites or insects. We've got some thorny trees in our pasture, and I have found a long thorn embedded in Bridget's face before. So it's good for their health to keep them groomed, and it's good to keep your hands on the animal. Also, our cows are pretty chubby, but I do like to feel their rib cage and make sure they're getting enough food to eat. We like to use these kind of scratchy cat type brushes. It kind of mimics the feeling of a cow tongue probably, and they just love to be groomed by it. Mini Highland cows are adorable, but they are a big time and financial commitment. I would think if you already own a farm and you have cattle, then it would be easy for you to keep a Highland cow as a pet because you're already throwing hay and water out to your normal cow. If you're a small farm like ours and you don't have a nice tractor tractor, you might make sure somebody local does square bales before you purchase a cow like this. Highland cows are also a big commitment because they can live up to 15 to 20 years. So before you make the decision to get one, you should be sure that you're ready to make that type of commitment. Not only do Mini Highland cows love treats, it's also a great way to get them to go where you need them to go. Come on. Worst case scenario, if your cows should happen to bust out of the pasture, this is an easy way to bring them back. Easy. Feeding Mini Highland cows treats is also a really fun pastime. We take visitors throughout the warmer months, and that would be a great way. That is a great way for a small farm such as ours to offset some of the cost of keeping them as pets, is to share them with other people. We're also going to be breeding our cows. In our next video on Mini Highland cows, we'll talk about the strategies and sometimes the controversy of breeding them down to this small size. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. So what do you think? Would you like a Mini Highland cow on your farm? Let me know in the comments.